The Fortnite lobby is changing, and oh boy, are people not liking it. This is because at the State of Unreal 2026, they do this every year. They talk about changes to the Epic game system. They talk about changes to Fortnite. They talk about other games using the Unreal Engine. They're going into Unreal Engine 6 as of very soon. They're doing support for like Rocket League. We saw that a couple months ago. Honestly, it was pretty cool. They actually said then that everything within Fortnite and even Rocket League is all going to be merged into kind of like one hub, sort of like Call of Duty HQ. I'm not a fan of it, honestly. Like, I install Fortnite and play Fortnite for Battle Royale only. Like, I don't play Fortnite for the creative maps. I don't play it for Fall Guys. I don't play it for... I mean, I play for Save the World, and that's really it. And yeah, I mainly play Fortnite for Battle Royale, which that's what I think most people are doing. That could be wrong, I guess, according to the data. You know, most of the Fortnite playtime, 40% or whatever it was on creative maps. There's still, I would say, me personally, a majority of people are playing Fortnite for Battle Royale. And that news came out. People were kind of upset at it. I'm personally upset at it. Like when I launch Fortnite, I don't want to see like I don't want to see, and they didn't even say Fall Guys, but since it's owned by Mediatonic, which is owned by Epic Games, you know they're going to be adding Fall Guys into it. Fall Guys is going to be in there. Then you're going to have Rocket League, and then you're going to have all these AI dog crap creative maps. I made so many videos on that. Like, why is that even in the game? And I have to like scrummage through all that just to get to Battle Royale. But what they announced today at the State of Unreal is the upcoming updated UI plus discovery, and people aren't liking it. Well, I guess that's a little too far. I'm showing it on screen right now. There are some people that do say it's a bit of an improvement. For me, looking at it right now, I would say it's like a smudge, just a little tiny like inch of an improvement than we have now. I think Fortnite's UI right now is probably one of the worst UIs we've ever gone for Fortnite. Even in gaming, I think it has one of the worst, just unappetizing, disgusting, just makes you not want to play the game type UI. It's literally for like 5-year-olds on tablets. It's a doom scrolling TikTok Netflix UI, and it's just, I don't like it. I hate it. When I look back at like the chapter 4 UI, it was so nice and clean. All the buttons were kind of like big, and that's all you really needed. Like, you didn't need all that extra kind of junk. It was just super simple, and it worked. And then they changed it in chapter 5 with this metaverse, multiverse, or whatever it's called, BS, and they slapped it all together, and then now we have this dog crap. But with this UI in particular, I mean, it's all right. Like, it's okay. And it's just funny to me how they show this off to the audience and the maps, and there are literally the most sloppiest of slop. Like, just take a look at this. Like, look at all the, like, you got Steal the Brain Rot AI in there. You got the Heroes Blade Ball. That shit looks like AI too. What else is AI? I know there's mad AI maps in here. Yeah, there's that map. I don't know what the hell that is. It's crazy how they're like, oh, the audience is supposed to get hyped over this. Like, look at all these dog crap AI maps and this super complex, barely an improvement, I would say, discovery tab. Like, I'm surprised the audience didn't start just going boo, like, what's, like, this is disgusting, like just spitting out the screen, because this is just nasty. Once again, I'm kind of digging into it, but it looks like a bit better, but it still has the problem of all the maps kind of like being next to each other. It literally looks like I'm searching for a TV show. It looks like I'm on Netflix at 2 a.m. I'm sitting there with my remote, and I'm like, should I play Haunted, what is that? Haunted Hotel 2. No. Should I play Galactic Siege? Oh, should I play Steal the Brain Rot? No. Click. Where the f is my remote? Am I gonna watch Escape Darth Vader? No. Click my little arrow. No, I'll watch this Anime Tycoon, which may be good, but you know, I'm kind of in the mood for here. But it's trash. It is the most trashiest of trash of all time. It is terrible. People thought that this was replacing the lobby and the lobby would end up getting removed. No, Fortnite clarifies that the upcoming update will just auto scroll you down when you launch the game. The lobby is staying and even getting updated. So you're telling me, let me get this straight. When I launch Fortnite in the near future, the game is going to automatically scroll me to the fucking bottom of the page. So the first thing I see when I launch the game is AI slop. And this is okay? And you guys are fine with this? You guys think that's fine and dandy? You're just going to make players and even me now want to play the game. I'm not going to want to play that shit. I'll cancel off that and go play fucking some other game. That's a lie. I'm still gonna play Fortnite, but it's something to be outraged by. Like, no, who asked for this? Who likes this? Who supports this? This is just terrible news, man. Even I Talk Fortnite, which is a really big Fortnite content creator. I love this dude. He makes amazing content. Been watching him for years, ever since I was a little boy. He says Fortnite will keep shooting itself in the foot by forcing BR players to look at constant creative slop. Good job, guys. He's right, 100% right. I just don't get it. Like, they realize that majority of players, even if it's like 55%, and you know, they made some kind of poll. I'm not even gonna go look for it. That said like, oh, 45 or 50. I said it before. 50% of players play for you know, UEFN maps, half the play time for Fortnite or whatever. I don't care. Majority of people who play Fortnite are going to play BR, and even if they're going on Fortnite to play some other modes and some other maps and whatever, in their session, they are guaranteed to play at least one game of BR, and then maybe they get bored and go play, like, you know, Seal the Brain Rot or something. They're still coming on for Fortnite. They're still actively playing Fortnite. As for all those other creative maps, they might not even touch. They aren't even going to touch most creative maps. They probably have like 1 to 3 creative maps they play per day. They're never going to touch the other ones, so that's just completely redundant. Either way, they're going to play BR, and they're going to be playing BR. And it's like, I just don't want to see this when I launch the game. Why are you auto scrolling me to the bottom of the page? I gotta literally, when I play Fortnite now and I want to switch to like reload or something, I have to literally sit there and scroll for like 15 seconds. I know that's not a lot of time, and maybe I'm complaining about it, but just that time adds up. Like, every single time you want to do a mode, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, a minute. Like, it just literally just keeps adding and adding and adding. And I'm like literally like, okay, well, where is reload? And okay, it's not there. Where's the buy epic tab? You gotta scroll like 10 times. Oh, there it is. Okay, now you gotta scroll like the maps in the buy epic tab. It's like, okay, well, let's see it the world. And it's like, why can't I literally just see it? Like, why can't I like just scroll one time, like, or just click one button, like buy epic, just click the button? And I know you could go on their profile and creator page or whatever, but you literally have to scroll to find that page. I guess you could search it, but it's just, it's like, I'm launching the game. It should just be there. It should just be like the old UI. I shouldn't have to search anything. I shouldn't have to go to scroll or anything. I should just see it as soon as I launch the game. And even Fortnite status came out and said, Tim Sweeney said today, Lord Tim Sweeney, to build the ecosystem of the future, we're going to have to build it together. I think the thesis for that is very optimistic. Between all of us and the world's best games, many of which use Unreal Engine, and many of whose developers use Unreal Engine on many projects, we have billions of active users. That's so like stupid. Like, he's like, that's so cringe to say, like, we have billions of players because they're using Unreal Engine. It's like, you don't have those players. Those actual good games have those players. They're just using your engine because, oh, your engine's good, whatever. That's off topic. And so we have the opportunity to form up into a team open and to define the future of gaming together. So Fortnite status made this tweet. People, I can't see the tweet because it got deleted, of course. I guess people were fucking pissed at this, but this is from Restro. Yeah. The future of gaming will not be defined by copying another platform and ruining your own game in that process to achieve that. What Tim Sweeney needs to do is step down. You don't want to build with us together. You're forcing changes upon the game and having us deal with it despite the majority disagreeing with the decisions you make. If you actually cared, you'd listen to what people truly have to say. You only fake that you do. You weren't the one who made this game into the gaming phenomenon that it ended up becoming. It was all your hardworking, creative, and talented employees. Rest in peace. And he even says many of who you've laid off, all in that pursuit of making this game into a platform like Roblox. Epic deleted the tweet due to justified backlash against Tim, but I screenshotted it so you can all see how stupid this statement is. Unfortunately, I sadly agree. And by the way, they paid $1 billion to third-party Fortnite developers. This number doesn't even include Epic Games' official modes. $1 billion to the most lowest of low-quality dog slop AI maps that take literally no effort to develop. And then they're over here like, oh, we don't have bills to pay our develop. We have to pay our bills. We can't afford it. And then they laid off 1,000, but not including the 1,850 before. So basically, we'll just round up 2,000 employees were fired, and they said they couldn't pay their bills. But then they give $1 billion to dog crap maps. Maybe stop paying them so much goddamn money for slop. If you have to lay off your own developers just to be able to pay creators, then you're doing something wrong, because your developers should literally be #1 top priority. But companies nowadays, it's all profits now. The fact that they say this and they push these shitty ass terrible updates for Fortnite, and they constantly doing layoffs every year. They just lay off 1,000, lay off another 1,000, lay off another 1,000, lay off another 1,000. Literally the people who were there since OG, like actual OG, like 2017, even earlier than that, like Save the World, and that guy who made the like the original artwork and Jonesy for Save the World, and the person, you know, the multiple talented developers who were coding the systems, they're all gone. So like, who are you gonna work with? Yourself? You ain't Tim Sweeney ain't there building the business anymore to build the ecosystem of the future. It's like, just stop. Like, this game just wants to be Roblox so bad. It literally wants to be Roblox. And I know, like, oh, well, no, Sherlock, you're saying that in 2026. They've been doing that for years. They technically have been doing it since 2018. And it's, I guess it, you know, is more since the whole metaverse or chapter 5 thing came out. And oh my God, just keep feeding us slop. And the thing is, it wouldn't be that bad if this was separate from Fortnite BR. If Fortnite BR was its own like separate entity outside of that whole like ecosystem, like Roblox BS, then I think it would be fine. And this is why I made a tweet. So specifically about the Fortnite Discover, I said, please make Discover its own separate tab from BR and not a Netflix doom scrolling tablet UI. If Discover was literally, it was either two ways that this could go. You could do it the way I said it, where Discover, it's literally its own tab. So let's put it, I'd want it all the way at the end, but let's say, okay, well, it's right next to play, because you have to get people to find it and not miss it, right? If I'm in the play tab, or maybe even bring back that, like when you launch Fortnite, I think it was in chapter 3 and before they removed it then, there was literally BR, creative, and then Save the World. I put it on screen. That system worked because when you launch the game, you're like, okay, well, what do I want to play? Do I want to play Save the World? Do I want to play Creative? Do I want to play BR? I'll play BR. And it worked. It was simple. It was nice. And sure, you had to go back to, you know, go to Creative or go to Save the World, but it was still fine. It worked. It was what it was. It was good. Just feeding that, like, just slop into like the main game is just so cringe. It's so like, like, I don't want to deal with all this slop. And it's not even like the creative maps are good. Discover is a completely broken system. Everything on Discover is AI slop. It's literally grass. I made so many videos on it. It's literally grass plots with like walls and weapons on the ground, and they have like millions of players and they're getting millions of dollars. If players want to play it, that's fine, but it shouldn't be the first thing of when you launch the game. It should not be on the front page. Literally, the front page should be to those who are actually making high quality maps and spending actual money on the maps and have dev studios and their own companies and consider amount of dev time, and not literally made in 2 seconds because they slapped weapons on the ground and green and blue walls, red versus blue clones, and steal the brain rot clones and import models from Sketchfab in like 2 seconds, and then boom, done, publish. It's just, it's terrible. But as I was saying before, with Discover being its kind of own tab, on play, the only thing you should see is BR, BR and Epic Games official modes. You should, when you like scroll down, you do that little scroll they added, right? You scroll down, right? There, the only thing that should be there is, like I said, the Epic Games, should be Save the World, the Reload. That would be so simple. Nobody would have a problem. Everyone would think that's amazing. I would think that's cool. I would think that's okay. No, I wouldn't even think it's cool. I wouldn't even think it's good. I would just think that's expected. I would just think, okay, well, I'm installing Fortnite for the games by Epic Games for BR, mainly BR. That's what I should see. I should not see all these other maps. And I feel like if they did that, that'd be good. And if you wanted to go play, you know, creative maps, and once again, I'm not shitting or hating on those maps. I think there's a lot of really good maps. I think a lot of the gameplay I use is actually creative maps. There's many like COD. I was playing that like Lighthouse COD Zombies map. I was playing like that first person map made by Typical Gamers studio. If that was like its own tab and I could literally like click and like RB over there with controller and just mouse click over there, and then I could find all the maps, and you still would have to make it good. You can't make it terrible like it is now, where you're getting a whole bunch of AI maps in your face. It has to be like a good UI, not like a Netflix doom scrolling tablet UI, like I said. It's fine because it's on its own like tab. I don't have to deal with it if I want to, you know, go search and go try to find the actual game by Fortnite, made by Epic Games. So that was option 1. Option 2 is having Discover its own entirely separate platform. It's like on Epic Games launcher or whatever, you have like Fortnite, and then you have like Fortnite Discover. Obviously that wouldn't work because I don't think anybody would be downloading a separate client. It'd be like a whole issue. People wouldn't find it. People would be confused. It wouldn't good, so it's obvious they have to merge everything into one, in which I did say before, they are doing that with other Epic Games titles like Rocket League. They're making it to like COD HQ. I hate it. I guess for Epic Games, it would be more of an incentive to make Fortnite BR its own client, and then like Fortnite would kind of be like the Discover experience, I guess, and I would be fine with that. But once again, discoverability, it would be terrible, on which, like, okay, you want to go play BR, you have to install something different. Like, where is this light package at? Like, we've been waiting for this Fortnite light package where you can literally choose what to install, so Fortnite doesn't take like 100 gigs or whatever, and so you don't see some other modes you don't care, or not even see, like they still be there, still be on your screen, just you can't play them. If I had, that's what I'm guessing, right? Where's the package like that where literally I can just go in Fortnite, install Battle Royale, and that's it? Like, that's it. Literally install Battle Royale and like reload and like save the world because I'm a founder, get free V-Bucks, and maybe like Festival, and that's really it. Like, where's that at? Why can't I just do that and just, I'm like, okay, that's it. That's all I want. I don't want none of that slop. And then maybe if I do want that slop, okay, I'll install it for like a day to get some gameplay and uninstall it. Like, if that was in the game, that would be amazing. Like, if that was announced at this state of Unreal, people would be freaking out on Twitter. They go, oh my god, this is amazing. This is awesome that they're doing that. But no, they just keep giving us more and more slop. That's what gaming companies do nowadays. This is what Fortnite in particular does. This is what Epic Games does. They don't give a fuck. They literally could care less. What do you guys think about this whole situation? I think, unless there's anything else I was going to talk about, oh, the new Epic Games, I guess this is a little, like, I guess this is kind of part of it. The new Epic Games launcher design's coming. I guess most of you guys probably play on console or something, but it looks a little better. It looks more a little like Steam, but either way, it's still kind of trash, to be honest. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Apparently, Tim Sweeney said you're gonna have custom. You could actually choose your profile pictures. We don't know when that's coming. The Epic Games launcher sucks right now. You literally click like friends and you click like the chat and like settings, and it just doesn't work. You have to literally task manager Epic Games launcher off and then restart it. The buttons are just don't work. They're like false buttons. But what do you guys think about this whole situation? The lobby is going to hell. Everything's going to hell with Fortnite, honestly. I'll continue to play the game because I enjoy it. That's pretty much it. Use code ludofnbr if you do want to support me. Subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment down below what you guys think about this video. With that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.